muted, but yes, we are live.
Hi.
Hi.
I can't see anything.
I'll switch it to this one so you wait. Refresh this one. Just mute this channel's tab's muted.
I'm trying to get to the chat here.
Why is it not showing? Live. I'm live. Hello, hello. Alright, let's just stop this one. Stop the screen sharing. Shows we're live. About a minute live. So, where is.
There we go.
You found us? Okay, you got us muted over there?
I don't know if you stopped it. It looks froze.
We're not froze. It says we got 3 watching.
Hey, 3.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tiny Farm Nuggets Live.
Pause
First
and
time in a
run.
long time. Hi, Mama V.
Gee, long time no see there.
And
Mama
we had
V.
Ace come in at 3:30 to say howdy. Ace will probably pop back in soon. Okay, what do I do on this? Go back over here to this. Refresh this so I can pop out the chat again and put it on there.
Is that going to show us stuff?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to. I want to read the chat down here because I can't see that chat.
Well, let me fix this thing up here. Oops, wrong one.
Is that muted?
It's muted.
We don't want echo.
No echo.
Echo.
There.
So here we are.
Yep, here we are.
What have we been up to? What are we doing? Nothing.
We've been up to things and stuff and things, but that's about it.
Yeah, so I had to go back to work, but I appreciate that I'm back to work.
Yep. Hi, Rita's Roost. Hello, Ark. Thank you guys for joining us today. I'll zoom this in bigger.
Hey, it's Rita's Roost.
Why is that doing that?
Art Wild
Maybe
Man.
if I go smaller, we can see it.
I can see it over here.
Yeah. And
So did you put it? Oh yeah, I can see. But see, that's further away. This I can go like this if I need to read stuff.
right. Well, I can't get it to show any bigger than this right now on here. And if I go over here, where delay, I can do this, so you can see. Can you read? But then you can't read the stuff here.
All right, yeah, we're out of practice. uh, the deal was we were supposed to go live right before
Tony and Judy,
or
Judy
after
Jules and the Big Italian,
right
right
after
after
them,
them.
but they're sick
Yes.
and they apologize. They weren't able to do their live, but
Yes.
they're both horribly ill.
They're both not feeling well. They're under the weather, and so we need to remember to pray for them. Pray for Mama V. Her finger gets better. Possum Run Homestead. She smashed it recently, and is in pain. Why are you being mean?
You know me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, things are slow around here because homesteading in Arkansas.
And working from home.
Weather, yeah, weather is a factor
Weather's a factor for sure.
of getting things done when you want to get them done because you never know what the weather's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And last week I got tendonitis in my foot. I had to use crutches to get around all week.
Yeah, it's doing better now, but
Tree juice.
Still kind of hurts. Just quit saying tree juice. The tree juice that he's talking about is called DSMO for short. I do not want to try to pronounce the whole big words, so we're not gonna try to pronounce the whole big words.
Mitch knows the freaking scientific words.
He said to show. Rita's Roost. Yes. We are also in Arkansas. We are 15-minute away neighbors from Ark Wildman Survival. He's the closest one to us. Well, actually,
Yeah, Drew and all them are all well. Drew is nearby.
the closest one to us, I think, would probably be Wandering the Dirt Road
Yeah,
or Donna.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a
So,
new channel.
yeah, she's a new channel and she's wanders the dirt roads around here. So she's actually the closest one
Hey,
to us.
Ace, you
Hi,
look
Ace.
good too.
Yeah.
He says,
Thank
looking
you.
good.
She.
She.
Don't remember. My brain's Swiss cheese. Mm,
Hey, there's
so
5 people in here. I don't know how many's in here. How do I
Why
tell?
would I do that? Oh,
Oh,
change
there's
the
5.
replay. It
Anyway,
says 10 are watching. So that's awesome. Thank you guys. Over here, let's see how many thumbs up we have.
so what are our plans
For when?
for spring and summer?
Well, we gotta finish getting my garden ready, and we need to get a garden gate in place.
Yeah, that's the easy stuff.
We got a fence around the garden so we can quit getting whatever wildlife's getting into the garden and threatening to eat all the
We got
vegetables.
we got to improve fencing around the entire property.
Yes.
We got to go reclaim the front field
Yep.
because it's getting a lot of saplings and trees in it.
So,
It's no longer open land, but we have plans to use a lot of saplings and tree juice from the front yard and old barn out there. I mean, we may decide to just fix it up and keep it or use the materials to build our outdoor kitchen.
mhm. I guess I didn't set up Nightbot on here.
So we're going to build our outdoor kitchen, uh, but it's just going to be what?
Try to type in Bink and see if it drops the link because I didn't set up Nightbot, so I don't know if it's gonna work. I mean, it might still have everything. You
The
got
main
too
thing.
many ends.
The main thing is we need. The main thing is we need more space.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get the fifth wheel out of our barn so that we can use that part of the barn again
Yeah.
more effectively. And we need to do some repairs on the barn. And we need to get this fly off my head. And we need to build an outdoor kitchen out there. Basically, it's going to start out outdoor, but we're slowly going to close it in.
Yeah, it's gonna be open air completely for a while until we close it in to be.
Yeah, we've got tons of screen that
Mhm.
we're gonna build 2 layers. We're gonna make an inner layer. This is what we're thinking, anyways. No, no, we this could change at any time. We're gonna go to Habitat for Humanity and buy big, quality. What we feel would be quality sliding glass doors and just big windows. Hopefully, we can get stuff that looks good together. But we're just gonna go with what we can get.
Even if they don't look together, we can still tape off the windows and stuff and spray paint everything to make them look the same.
Well, and we just want to make it where we can open it up and let air through,
Yeah.
or we can close it up and not let air through, and have screen all around it because the flies here. We live in the middle of a bunch of cow fields,
We haven't.
so
Are the fur kiddos sleeping? Yes, they are. We've got a window
which
open, like
fur kiddos?
all of them. You know, the 8 dogs,
Well,
fur
that's
dogs,
dogs, not
fur dogs.
all of them. Oh, we only have fur. Well, rabbits have fur. I
True,
doubt they're sleeping. They're probably just all.
but
Kind of,
Ace is talking about the dogs.
the dogs are awesome now. We went and
He
spent a
went
bunch of
back.
money and got flea meds and flea and tick meds for them. Finally, we had to wait,
You want to come back in?
but
Come on. You don't have to.
We finally had the money the other day, and we went and got them and gave them to all the dogs. And now all the dogs are they're just freaking
Relaxed and chill. And we had we've got Lily in because she's in heat. She's the last dog that we have
Hey,
to fix.
Hawkins.
And once we get her fixed, and we ain't got to worry about any more females being possible going in heat, because there won't be any females to go into heat. They'll be spayed, all of them.
Did
Yeah.
insert fit? Ark Wildman is asking, did insert fit? I guess. I don't see.
Yeah, I see it here, and
What
it's saved up
insert?
there. Where did I put the mouse? Do this one first, and then we'll go back. Oops, I brought it off.
Yeah, the Bink's not working for some reason.
Yeah, I did. Oh, that's probably what he means by the insert. Um, the Bink didn't work, so I don't have Nightbot set up. Um,
That's what happens when you stop paying StreamYard.
oh, the grease insert, he said.
Oh, the Zerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found a fitting one.
Hi.
That one from the original
Hi,
trip
Missy
didn't
and
work,
Marty.
but
How
I
you
went and
guys
got others.
doing?
I've got all kinds of stuff coming for that mini excavator. I'm getting what the hydraulic thumb, because right now it's got the manual thumb.
Yeah, we have ordered the hydraulic thumb. We have ordered a little ripper thing. It's just like a finger attached,
tooth.
a little tooth. We've ordered a quick connect to be able to
Change
change
stuff
them
out.
out easily and quickly.
A smaller bucket,
A
because we
smaller
need to
bucket.
dig smaller lines.
We also ordered. Wait, did we order the muffler?
Yeah, the
Quieter
muffler
thingy?
extension,
Yeah.
because if you take the muffler out of the engine compartment and move it outside, it makes it run a lot cooler. That's the best hack I've seen to get it cooler. You can get fans and put in there and all that. And it's got an hydraulic filter, but it doesn't have a hydraulic cooler. So we've got that. We're planning on getting that probably next month, because we won't be able to use that dude in the summer if it ain't got some kind of hydraulic.
I mean, the
cooler.
hydraulic coolers. We could have got it this time, but we decided to wait because we had so much other stuff we were ordering too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Can't spread ourselves too thin.
So I removed them from the cart, saved to later so I could find them easily. So that'll be good. And I have yet to get back on it to do anything there because, well, he's afraid that I might do something to it, not to me.
Hawkins, I'm so glad to see you guys doing better over there.
Yes, I've got a bunch of people set for wrenches, so don't be surprised if you pop in and say hi and your name is Blue.
Y'all check out Hopkins' Dirty South Homestead. They're funny.
Yeah, so since we do have so many mods, you guys can share each other's channels if y'all like. To do that, just right click and say go to channel, or just when you go to channel, do copy and copy channel name, and then you can insert it. So I'm gonna check and see if I can find out why Nightbot's not working.
You're gonna do that right now.
Just real quick. There's the thing. If it'll log me in real quick. If it won't log me in real quick, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
So my Outlaws are supposed to be coming up next month.
Yeah.
That's our in-laws, but I joke and call them the Outlaws.
This one. Continue.
Anybody else have Outlaws? I love my Outlaws. Don't get me wrong.
That should be it. Okay, doke. Continue.
My Outlaws are the best.
Come on, Nightbot. Hurry up and finish. I'll pop over here again and see. Pop back over. Get away, flies. Okay. Come back here while that's doing that. Thank you guys for dropping the links. Thank you, Ark. Nightbot, why are you taking so long to log into YouTube? Is it because YouTube is in use? Shouldn't matter. I hope. Doesn't matter. So we've gotten everything else set up so we could do the live and preparing the live and stuff, and then we get a phone call. So we basically the whole entire time talked, but still managed to get things settled and stuff. For the most part, we all did, but then I had to check on Lily, and he had to pit stop. So yeah. Thank you for coming in, Mama V. Yep, go out there and attempt to get that project done. Keep that finger elevated when possible. That'll help with the pain. This is she just
Keep the finger elevated,
the
eh?
hand, the finger. You know, it's a ring finger, so
Mm-hmm.
she knew what I meant. Mr. Butt Nuggets Homestead.
I keep my finger elevated, especially when driving.
No, no.
So we were supposed to be doing our live between Judy Jules and the Big Italian
And Peter's
and Peter's
Old Man
live.
King Homestead.
And we are doing that, except Judy Jules and the Big Italian are kaputs right
Yeah,
now.
they're both under the weather today, this weekend, so they're not feeling well. So they weren't even going to try to attempt, and I don't blame them. I wasn't feeling well last weekend either, so I didn't feel like
I'm
attempting
above
it.
the weather. What do you call it? If you're below the weather when you're not feeling well, what do you call it when you're feeling well? Above the weather?
No weathering through or weathering it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of, come on, that's
I
kind of
don't know.
iffy too. I mean,
What do you guys think?
I'm above the weather.
Oh, Ark, you're taking a page out of Brett's book, huh? Bird is the word.
The bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. I'm above the weather.
And just in case your TV's still on and you walked out, just to leave it, just so you can see. Hey, Mama V, Hopkins Dirty South said. Dirty South Homestead said.
Do you like my VW plant?
Hmm.
Anybody know what that's from? Only OG people would know.
Well, it don't look like a plant when it's laying like that, and it's hard to see that it's the VW. It needs to be standing up the other way.
Yeah, well.
Hello, Lady Sky. Welcome to our channel. Thank you for joining us.
I'll bet you Lady Sky is above the weather.
Or just in the weather.
Never mind.
I know what you're meaning. You're meaning like above the clouds and stuff where the weather is.
You won't admit it, but we're simpatico. You and
There's
I.
weather up there too.
I said you and I because that's grammatically correct.
Okay, so Hopkins Dirty South Homestead says when y'all coming to see us.
When you come see us,
No,
we'll
not
meet
sure.
you. We'll meet you at the hauler.
Not sure yet. Heck, when we do, we'll have to make sure that we go way over there to see you on the way back, or to my dad, who's actually south of you.
Don't hitch a ride with the outlaws when they come up to see us.
They'd have to go down to hitch a ride with the outlaws to come see us. Or why did I call them outlaws? Well, my dad and stepmom. Yes, you will definitely get a bunny. Hello, John
you want
Cole.
40
Thank you
bunnies?
for joining us.
You could have 40 bunnies.
Hello, Peter with
One-
Old Man King Homestead.
One
Thank you for
bunny
coming
costs
in.
$40. 400 bunnies cost free.
Wait, what?
We have lots of bunnies.
I know, but yeah. I was originally gonna have the YouTube chat popped out with us smaller, but I didn't like the way that looked, and I figured you guys, since y'all haven't seen us in a while, would rather see us than the chat.
I don't want to look at it.
However, for those that don't have access to the chat because they're watching on TV and don't have it up there where they could see it, which you can't even chat when you're on the TV if it's like a Fire Stick or something like that, unless you've got a way to chat. I don't think it lets you do that.
No.
Hey, YouTube guys, if y'all are watching, that's something to add in for the TVs to be able to use their remote or whatever, or their phone to access the
Yeah, you
chat
should be able to
option.
chat on your TV because it's got the talkie thing. You just push
Yeah.
the button that says, you know, I'm going to talk to you now.
Yeah, or have a little thing where they can actually toggle through, or if they've got a phone, they can get the Fire Stick app, or I think they even had with the Chromecast had its own little Fire Stick or remote that you could use on your app, and you could access the keyboard that way. I'm getting behind on chats now. Hold on, where am I at?
It's hard when there's like 100 million people in there.
It says we got 21 watching. Woohoo! Thank you guys.
That's
Welcome,
the most
welcome.
ever.
We have Marketplace Boutique says hi.
Hey,
Thank you
Marketplace.
for coming in.
Yeah, I've checked out their videos.
Hopkins Dirty South says, okay, sounds good. 2 will be good. Yeah, we can do male and female.
2 turns into 40 really fast.
Oh, Marketplace Boutique says TV has chat. I guess we just don't know how to set it on this one for it. So, or maybe it's just the
What,
smart.
there's a hashtag way to do it? What?
I don't know. It says TV has chat.
Oh.
So I guess we'll just check it out some other time. Maybe with Peter's after a while, I'll check it out. I don't want to fool with it right now.
I'm not fooling with any.
Hoorah, Devil Dog! Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Carrot Eyes! Oh, that's me.
Yes.
Man, I wish we could have went to that thing. I want to meet Devil Dog. I want to meet 29 Belt Loop.
Yeah. What we need to have is some kind of mass group email of people that usually go to this thing that it can be sent, because I had no clue when the times were coming up, so we could even try to arrange for that.
Yeah, but we're down to one vehicle and we live way out, so
however,
we're not going anywhere right now.
I'm about to volunteer Chris's friends to come and stay out here and visit with him while we go off and do something without asking with them. So I better be quiet.
You're trapped now. You have to take care of our animals while we're away.
And by the way, since you got a better vehicle, we'll rent it for you from you, our insurance covers.
Wait, don't be dissing Grandpa's truck.
No, you're the one who said that it probably wouldn't make it there and back. So you were the one dissing it.
I didn't say that. I said we have one vehicle, and I'm worried that if something happens to that one vehicle, we're stuck.
True. But we wouldn't necessarily be stuck. We'll get back home.
We found a spare 2006 Trailblazer. So now we're gonna have a spare transmission. We're gonna have spare windshield. We're gonna have spare door panels. We're gonna have spare everything. It even needs a spare wheel. We're gonna get that really cheap. Drew found it. Has a buddy that's gonna help us go get it, and we'll just put it up on blocks behind the barn and use it for parts. And then we'll be able to get the Trailblazer going. You need the Heimlich?
No, shouldn't get excited when I'm trying to drink water. You went down the wrong the wrong pipe. Tony and Judy are in watching.
Water is exciting.
Tony and Judy are in watching. I just happened to notice that somebody said hi to them, and I got excited. Like, wait,
Feel
wait.
better, guys.
Yeah, feel
We're
better, guys.
sorry you're not feeling well. It makes us sad. Quit making us sad. Get better.
Let's see, did I miss anything? Oh, I hope y'all didn't hear my stomach growl.
I did. I heard it.
I guess I'm getting hungry. Well, it is getting close to dinner time, but
Yesterday we grilled chicken outside in our
yes.
makeshift outdoor kitchen.
Yep. So, Dad, if you're
Dad, if you're watching, we're using
the canopy
the
that
canopy
you
you brought us. he brought the Outlaws brought us a canopy, and we're using it out on the slab for our temporary outdoor kitchen. And then we're going to put up the carport thing and just slowly make that an outdoor kitchen. It's a 20 by 20 carport, so it's pretty big.
Look at the screen.
I'm not going to look at the screen.
Read.
I have no brains to spare. I keep it in a Spam can.
And then the new one just there.
Yeah, you're spending $700 on your car to make sure it would make it. I spent almost that on dog and flea and tick meds the other day. 8 dogs, flea and tick meds that'll work for 3 months equals like $600. But it's worth it because all the dogs are so relaxed now.
Don't worry, I'll make sure he keeps it PG.
No hind lick? No hind lick maneuver. We're not licking it. No.
It takes a while for him to change, but there we go.
Yeah, Peter's a good guy. That guy just loves his animals. That guy just loves animals. And I can relate with that because I do too. Well, even too much, even to my own injury, because we got tons of rabbits that I should be processing. We're getting there.
Rita, it's okay if you missed it. Just if you remember about what time when you left, you can go back and watch and review with the later, or maybe somebody will help. I don't know. Wasn't too much probably. Just our usual silliness.
Deborah almost accidentally gave herself purple hair.
Yeah. Yeah, not almost gave. It is purple.
At least it's not blue.
It don't really look that purple, but it's
yeah, you can't tell on this light, but when you get outside, it's purple. Purple hair, purple hair. All you gotta do is give yourself some purple hair. Yeah, it does in the back. I think it's taken a little better.
I shined the light at this thing. Didn't mean to. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's my.
She looks
like hair.
She looks like somebody you're supposed to give out candy, or gives out candy. Hey, where's my candy?
Are you calling me the witch from Hansel and Gretel?
Do you do you do you cook children and eat them?
No.
Okay, then no.
Thank you, Rita. Oh, okay, Rita. We were chatting about who all was from Arkansas, and she missed it. Um, a new channel that um, has recently started her channel and stuff. She's a neighbor of ours named Donna, Wandering the Dirt Road. She lives a little ways over that way, close to us. She's the closest YouTuber to us currently right now, closer than Arkansas. Ark Wildman Survival is. He's about 15 minutes or so up the road from us. We basically call anyone around here our neighbors. Even Mama V's our neighbors. It just takes about an hour and a half or so to get to her house.
She's out there.
Mm-hmm. See you, Art. Take care.
I feel like I'm an official Arkansas person now because I lost one of my front teeth. Now I look like Squidbilly.
Yeah, I get my hair from my dad's side of family and probably my mom's too. Hers was actually thinner, but my dad's side they're thicker, so I've got the mix of the thin and thick hair, and it's just I'm always puffing out with these baby hairs out here. It's like I don't know. I don't think I'll ever lose hair.
I'm sorry, those ain't baby hairs. Those are old lady hairs.
They're baby hairs because they're new hairs. You want water?
I don't deserve it.
More like my couch doesn't deserve it. It doesn't deserve to be soaked.
I always find her hair in my food.
It's an accident. I usually keep my hair up so I don't get food, hair and food. I almost said food and hair. Well, it's the same.
Like, that's not mine.
Hello, Rose Mauves. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us.
Rose mobs.
Mauve.
Mauves?
Yes.
Say straw.
No. No. I'm not doing it.
Say paw.
No.
She always says the L. It's a straw. Where's our live? Oh, here it is.
You were in a commercial.
You're in a commercial.
I don't know where the fly sweater is, so I have to hit you with my phone. All right, where's.
Peter says, I saw a woman in Waldron the other day with blue hair. She was probably in her mid 40s, and I wanted to tell her that was a teenager thing. She's a wannabe punk rocker.
The reason why my hair is kind of a purple color is because it looked brown on the box to me in the light that they were showing, and so I got it. And it wasn't until I was looking at the box after I'd bought it that I realized it said metallic mauve. And I'm like, okay, so it's going to be kind of a purple metallic color. And yep, that's what it turned out to be.
Judy says she was born in Arkansas. Mm-hmm. She's a bornist. No. I wasn't born here, but my grandmother was born here. And now a lot of her family's moving back here. Poor Arkansas peoples.
Welcome back in, you guys. Life with the Hopkins. I'm guessing, is that a Marty channel or is it just a Missy channel?
Or a Missy Marty channel.
Or a Marty Missy channel.
Hey, Rose Muaves? Is that how you say it?
I don't know. I just pronounced it the way I pronounced it a while ago.
Life with the Hawkins. They have a chicken barn. What do they call it?
Pecker prison.
Pecker prison. I love that. You know, they got a Fergie massacre.
Massey
Fergie
Ferguson.
massacre tractor. They call the MFer Fergie massacre.
No, you called it a Fergie massacre.
Fergie massacre. You got a Fergie massacre trailer or tractor they call the MFer.
I don't know if I can read now. Thank you. Yes, that little excavator is quite cool. I've only been able to drive it or be on it the one
Don't
time.
look at me. You're welcome to drive it. Just don't scare me when you do.
Don't watch.
That thing was going to throw her across the yard because she was driving it all bouncy. You can't drive it bouncy. You have to touch gentle. And if it starts to bounce, let go.
I did.
It's a heavy piece of it's
I
a
think
mini
I did quite
excavator.
well for only driving it for the first time ever and not really hearing what the guy was saying to Brett about driving it and stuff. So I think I did pretty good.
I can't read because there's a heart in front of the text. Somebody else has to text something so I can read this line. Little heart thingy gets in the way. My little heart thingy gets in the way. See?
Anyway, hi guys. Okay, we got 19 people watching now. We did have 21 earlier, so we've lost some people, but that's okay. To be expected.
It's part of life.
Yeah. So, Rita, about where you ain't gotta give the specific, but just and about
We're
so
traffic.
where
What?
are you in Arkansas?
Heather Hopper.
Heather Hopper, hello.
We have hoppers.
I gotta find my mouse a second. I need to pop over to the other tab.
40 hoppers are free. One hopper is $40.
What the heck?
That's why I turn off the heart. Peter, keep your heart on.
Why won't it let me do? Oh, there we go. It was hidden. I couldn't find that to do what I wanted to do.
Rita says she's off in the Arkansas River Valley, just off the river. Yeah.
Oh.
Ozark foothills. Yeah, we go through there when we go to see my mom. She's up in the southern Ozarks there. Yeah, we go through Fort Smith and up 49 through that tunnel because she's up there in Winslow. Pretty.
I think I'm lost.
Rita says.
No. Wait. Yeah, no, I'm lost about Heather. I always knew hoppers were cheap. That's what I'm lost about. I don't. My brain's not clicking. I was trying to do a thing. Wait. How come it's? Oh, it just didn't change there, I guess.
Yeah, if you go to a flea market with a hopper, they're gonna talk you down. Or talk down the vendors because they're cheap. I don't know.
That one.
What are you doing?
Fixing things. Since we can't bink, channels can be posted in there. Oh, I forgot to check and see if it is still logging in.
You broke it.
I'll have to do stuff with Nightbot later probably because it's still trying to log into YouTube. Probably can't because we're using it, so it's not gonna do. All right, did I miss anything? Don't believe I did. Okay. All
I'm
right.
wondering if our new friend's gonna chat in here. He's probably busy doing stuff. He's probably busy saving the world. That guy.
Turtles, rabbits, ponds, livestock, people.
Tree juice.
What's this? Go away thingy.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry. Okay.
It's really beautiful out today. We're not even
Lived
running the
her
AC. We just
lived
got a couple
in
windows
Arkansas
open.
her whole life. Retired from contract poultry growing. Still raise beef cattle, but full size cattle though, right? Not those, not miniature and not Dexter cows. I would like a Dexter cow.
That's about all we can handle here.
Yeah, 3.5 acres.
Well, over 3.5, but almost 4.
3.6 something, a little over 3.5. We did
Yeah.
have nearly 4. We sold a third. Ooh, can't speak. Black Angus. Those are really nice cows.
And steaks.
Yeah.
Those are really nice
Okay, I
steaks.
meant to say they're really nice looking cows. Oh yeah, and they're nice.
Oh, it's
Nice
raining in
steaks.
Colorado. Where you at in Colorado?
That's
We
what I
got
was
family
gonna
there. Yeah, we're trying to have a garden.
Dang it! I keep clicking those.
Oh, our fruit tree. I think that's like
It's either a nectarine or a plum cod. I'm thinking it's the nectarine
I
tree.
think it's a nectarine too.
It is loaded.
Dude,
Oh
it's
my
weighted down with fruit.
gosh! It is. Their branches used to be out like this. Now they're going like this, and trying to touch.
And
I have to
we
probably
got
prop
nets.
them up
We got nets to put over them.
and under them.
Uh,
And we have one rooster running around that's taking. He likes
we
sleeping
pruned
under
it,
it. Yeah, he pruned it back in the fall.
and right after we pruned it, it just went berserk.
It says woohoo. Okay, tree juice. Lots of trees can be juiced. Yes.
We
Um,
want to start doing that thing where you put other fruit trees in there.
they have to be similar kind. They can't be of a like we can't put a citrus with that. Citrus with citrus, certain nuts with certain nuts. There's certain trees that can't be grafted together. I've
Yeah,
been
I can only be mixed with similar nuts.
true, true. But the DSMO, I can't remember how to pronounce the long word, so it's short for each one. Google it.
Peter's had the heat on the last 2 nights. What's wrong with
Well, it's
you?
been kind of cool. We just didn't turn it on. We just turned off the AC basically and just added the blanket back instead of the sheet.
I always have a fly snuggling my nose to wake me up in the morning. Hey, it's time to wake up. Snuggle,
In
snuggle.
answer to where it was raining, there near Durango,
Who?
the Gale 303.
Oh, I knew that.
So you asked about the.
Yeah, near Durango. I don't know where Durango is.
Okay.
I know where Winslow is.
Well, that's in Arkansas. The other place was in Colorado.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So our family
Sorry.
lived in the Dallas area, and we still got family in the Dallas area there.
Woohoo! They said they're gonna feed us good when we
Dallas. What
come
am I
up.
saying? Dallas, Colorado. What is
Denver.
Denver? Not Dallas. Dumb. I'm at. That's Dumas.
No wonder you couldn't remember that your grandparents or your grandmother was from Arkansas. You don't remember anything.
And yet I do what I do for a
I
living.
don't know. I don't know how you do that, but yeah.
Southwest of the state. I bet you it's pretty there. Colorado's pretty.
Now either look at the big screen or read up from that if you And
Oh, you're gonna put stuff up there
yeah.
okay. She'll put stuff up there, so I'm focused on what she's focused on.
Are you gonna read it and respond?
Hey, we gonna feed you all good when you come. Yeah, we're on our way. You better start cooking.
Ooh, a butt roast.
Dudes, we'd love to come see you, but we got one old freaking pickup truck
Yes.
from my grandpa. So we got to get another vehicle going, and it's hard for us to get away from the farm. Come bring the food up here. We'll just wait for you.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many people that you want to hang out with, and we just live so far in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of responsibilities. Come on, our fire happened so long ago, and we're going to be rebuilding for years
Forever.
and trying to get this place where, when we're old, we're not trying to take care of stuff falling apart.
That's pretty good. We got 23 thumbs up and 20 currently watching right now. And says we've been streaming for 45 minutes. Well, actually, if I come over here, 46 minutes and almost
God,
and 30 seconds now.
it feels like forever.
You're weird.
It's
You're
'cause
weird or mean. I don't know which one. David Moffat.
I prefer
Hi.
weird. Oh, there's David Moffat. We need some seeds. No, we don't. We got lots of
I'll
seeds.
order them when I'm ready.
Dollar seed. So
Yes,
Peter's gonna
definitely.
do his live,
At 5:30.
and we always try to watch Peter's live on Sunday. We don't get the one on Wednesday because it's too late.
Trying to wind down so we can go to sleep, and unfortunately we get keyed up if we're watching and chatting online.
If I stay up till 10:30 to watch somebody's live, I'm not going to be asleep until 2 in the morning, and then I got to turn around, get up, and go to work.
Yeah.
So we usually miss that one, but the Sunday one we try to catch. And we miss having Peter over here, but we're happy for him. He's a lot better off where he is, obviously. Peter, get your RV out of my barn.
Hello, Moondog. Rick and Connie say hi. Hi,
Rick and Connie say hi.
Moondog. Thank you guys. This is cool. They're chatting online now.
Those are really great friends.
Yeah, they've got 3 of the dogs that we've had. They got
They haven't taken any rabbits though.
That's Rick doesn't want rabbits.
Rick, I'm getting a spare 2006 Trailblazer, and I'm going to need to move the windshield from it to our current Trailblazer because yeah. Anyways, I got to figure that out, how to do that. And we're going to have a spare. We're going to have a parts car for it because we need to get that thing going.
Okay. Hopkins Dirty South asks, when would be a good time for us to go live? Depending on if you want to do a half hour or an hour. If you just want to do a half hour, you could do the slot in between us and Peter when he does 5:30 on Sundays. Or
that would be cool.
I can send you the email of the schedule, or not on. I can put us in it and send you that one.
It doesn't matter. Just go live when it's good for you.
Or that.
If you want to fit in between without stepping on anybody's toes, there's kind of an unofficial
David
schedule
Moffat
that people
has a schedule that he sent to Judy Jules and the Big Italian, and they sent it to us as well.
David Moffat sat on a toffet.
Oh, you're weird. Peter says he'll be stopping over this week, weather permitting. And
get your RV out of my barn, Peter.
Rick and Connie says we don't do rabbits.
How about some
and
rabbit fur?
yeah, most of the times on Sunday are open. And Saturday afternoon, I noticed there's a lot of wide open spaces on Saturday afternoon. So Sunday mornings, early afternoon, and then Peter's usually from like 5:30 to 7:30. I don't remember. Hello, Charlene Grady. Hi.
Charlene Grady.
Uh-huh.
Man, we love seeing all these familiar names. Carol of Arkansas. That's new.
Oh no, I know who that is. That's our neighbors down the street where we bought the
Oh,
utility
the
trailer.
Brady Bunch.
Yes.
Hey, Carol.
Yes. Could you use some more rabbit poop? I've got plenty.
We don't have enough rabbit poop. Sorry. Yeah, man, rabbit poop is gold. We got it.
Hi, Carol. Thank you guys. Thank you, all of you guys, for joining us today. Um, let's see.
The end of this month will be 37 years.
Yes. Yes.
I remember because it's Memorial Day. I decided if I'm going to get married, I better get married on Memorial Day.
Yeah. We both remember that it's May 31st. Actually, it was the day after when we got married, or the anniversary came up. But anyway, um, I have to do math to remember the years sometimes. Only because I don't know. I guess last year got away from me, and I thought that or 2 years it got away from me, and I thought that we had only been 1 year since our past or 35th anniversary. So nope, almost 37 end of this month.
Y'all seriously got to check out Dirty Hawkins Homestead. They're funny.
Hopkins Dirty South Homestead.
I said it right. How dare you?
I forgot to check on Nightbot before I set up StreamYard today, so they're not cooperating with each other. So next time it will, so you'll be able to do Bink to drop your link. But today, when Bink is dropped, nothing happens. So, and I tried to do Nightbot, but since I'm already in both StreamYard and YouTube, it can't communicate with YouTube to do anything. So that's out right now.
Peter says he's got to find some place to find rabbits. And then David Moffat says, Peter, check with the Frammerly. Peter knows where to get rabbits. Free ones.
He's just being facetious. He knows where to get rabbits.
Peter, if I hear through the grapevine that you get rabbits from anywhere else from us, you were disowned, sir.
I just saw something. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah, that's what we figure. A lot of people around here will be able to, benefit from that digger being here. So, Carol, yeah, there's going to be we got to get a trailer for it so we can haul it around. I don't want to haul it around on the big trailer, and I want something with ramps,
Yeah. Just to reiterate what we said earlier, because some people weren't here. Yes. Even though it has just the one bucket on there and the manual thumb, we've ordered the hydraulic thumb. We've ordered a little trencher tool, the little tooth. We've ordered a smaller bucket for digging in water lines and stuff like that.
And a way to move the exhaust out of the engine compartment because that makes it hot.
Yeah, and a quick connect for being able to move to change out all the different buckets and tools and stuff on the little.
We're gonna get more and more stuff for it. The main thing is being able to maintain it. So we had to buy a huge set of wrenches, and I got an impact wrench. And but yeah, uh, we're getting that together so that we can do lots of work on this property and then expand out and help neighbors and
Yeah,
stuff
helping neighbors and stuff. Because
in
right
the
now it would just
community.
be just around the like corner, basically, to two of the neighbors that are our friends back there and that we talk with and stuff. And there's one that we need to talk with again soon. But I'd gotten
Thanks, Ace.
some new hens recently from Mike
Thanks
and
for
Yana.
posting
They're around the
Hawkins'
corner that
link.
way from us, and so that's cool. But yeah, we'll let you know. Yeah, one day I definitely take them all right now, one day at a time, Charlie.
Peter says we can just drive the mini excavator over the mountains to get to his place.
No,
Dude, that thing goes slower than I walk.
yeah,
And I walk slow.
yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
let us know when you get a trailer. We can all help pay for it. Okay, we've got our eye on a couple of them right now.
yeah, it'd probably be next month and we can budget it.
Yeah.
We'll just get it and then yeah, there's no worries. It's all about yeah. We got a lot of work for it here, but we can spread that out and in between that, people are welcome to borrow it and use it and just yeah, maybe help us maintain it some, but we'll work it out. We just felt like it'd be a handy thing for us, and we knew that a lot of other people would be able to have projects for it. So
Hmm. Okay, where was that? Okay, so I put that up there in case anybody didn't see what he was talking about driving over the mountain things. That's me.
yeah, we got
Um,
to start. We need to dig in gas lines, and we got water lines that aren't dug in. We got our septic line. We got to cover back up. We had friends help us when we had our fire,
mm,
and so we like to be able to help people in the community too.
mhm.
And not just because of that. I mean, it's not like we changed our ways.
Okay, speaking of that, what are y'all giving up the RV life? LOL.
Oh, dude, the RV is still out
It's
there.
still out there. It's just we don't plan on taking any trips with it anytime soon. If we do, we have
I'd
to.
like to get it running again eventually, but right now, no, it's just gonna
We
sit.
Yeah, and besides,
It's storage.
before it can go anywhere, we have to get the title and stuff for it. We have to get
Yeah, we never got the freaking title for
no.
it. They
The
they
title
duped
they
us.
get well, the title she gave us and
Was
signed
the
over
wrong
was
one.
the one to her personal van, which I'm sure she's already replaced and reported as a lost title or something. So
Whatever.
I'm just not going to do anything with
I'm not
it.
really worried about it
Um,
going on the
Unless
road.
it's
I
been
just like to
exchanged
be able
back,
to
but
move it around the property and just use it as a storage thing.
yeah, but like I was saying, it's supposed to be an exchange. I
It's
knew that
nice. I still like it.
once I knew that hers was going to be in the mail and I had a tracking number for it, I was going to have her tracking number as well. So I wound up having to just cancel that altogether because I had the tracking number, had it ready to go, just had to give her the tracking number for it, but she didn't want to find it or
2 minute
whatever.
warning.
Yeah, but we could just continue on until Peter's at 5:30, so another 30
Oh, he goes
minutes.
at 5:30.
5:30, yes.
I don't know if I have another half hour in me.
I think you do. It's, I've seen proof that you usually have more hours than half an hour when you
Careful.
do lives.
Careful.
Your lives will go 2 hours, 3 hours. Where was that 10 hour one I deleted? Where did that one come from? All right, enough of that. All right, where was that up here?
I never did a 10-hour line.
Yes, we are going to try to make sure that we do them every Sunday at 4, following Judy Jules and the Big Italian, and before Peter Old Man King Homestead, to kind of secure that block. But if you don't want to watch us during that time, you got something to do before Peter's. That's fine too.
No, you have to watch.
I just have it on and do whatever.
Yeah, you don't have to watch. We're we're not
Yeah.
able to do everything that we need. What?
Well, it's
So
not.
good
No,
to
it is.
see. What? You're gonna.
Mama V, if you're going that far, just keep coming north with it. The excavator, what you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants the excavator now. I'm gonna put googly eyes on the excavator. But I need some that are like frying pan size googly eyes because
I'll
these are
make
too
those.
little.
I'll make those for you. I just need to get my transparent clay.
That way, when the bucket moves around, they'll have bouncy googly eyes in it. Googly eyes excavation.
And Mama V says she's still listening, just working slowly. And what about the camper? If you're talking about the fifth wheel, that's going to be
That's gonna
moved into the field
repurpose.
and be repurposed by basically just leaving the frame probably, and then we'll
Yeah, the
figure out from
floor
there
frame.
whatever.
Everything else is coming off of it and going to
The
be used
windows can
for
be
greenhouses.
used, the siding can be
Yeah.
used, everything in it, the hinges and stuff, everything, locks, whatever, can be reused.
We want to do Wallapeenies, maybe.
Maybe.
But we've recently met somebody who may have a better idea. So we're working through that. But I mean, it's all materials.
Wait till you see this one. 1, 2, 3, and oh wait, I'm late or early. There.
Hey, Grandma Jamie. That's my sister.
Yeah.
We're going to do Wallapeenies, Grandma Tammy.
Or something similar to. We may not go that deep into the ground to just to kind of keep it from flooding, but I want it to be angled this way, the walkway anyway, so it'll drain downhill anyway, and not
Yeah, we
collect.
want all the drainage to go towards the creek.
Hmm.
We're going to experiment.
Yeah, we're gonna experiment with one, and then the other may just be just a greenhouse, like we've been
I think we should. I
talking
think
about with somebody about.
we might start with like a root cellar experiment / tornado shelter because we have no tornado shelter here. And it was pretty scary last week. We're like, well, if we're meant to go,
Yeah, I mean,
nowhere to go. So
we'd been seeing tornado watches for the area, and then
we got a warning.
all of a sudden we get a tornado warning, and it's like, okay, this gives us 3 minutes to get our shoes on, notify Chris if he doesn't have the thing, then try to get out to the truck, and then get over to our neighbors that have said we can come there, that they have a storm shelter. No. On the way there, bye bye truck and us would most likely happen. So we just set foot and just said, God, here we are, protect us. And of course, the power of positive thinking has already passed over with no incidents anywhere around here. So, no incidents.
There weren't any flying rabbits.
Yeah, no flying rabbits. Yeah, projects must go on. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. I hate being sick, and it's like I still have to go out there and do stuff. Brett's got to get on to work, and he can't just like immediately tell him, okay, I've got to go because there's some kind of like hot problem that needs to be dealt with right then. So he can't just say, hey, I kind of accidentally slept a little later than I intended. We need to feed the animals. So I go out there and continue on, and the dogs look at me like, Mama, are you okay? Do we need to carry you around? But they're very attentive when I'm out there by myself. I'm not feeling good, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll do more videos with him on his new toy, but right now, not yet. We haven't been out there in a while, not since the one about digging the hole for the dogs.
Yeah, old man King wants to do the same thing. Hey,
No, we don't
old
have all
man
the
King,
money
you
now.
live
No.
on a hill. Your land is not level.
What is a wall of pennies or pennies? Your sister asked.
It's a half buried greenhouse that's narrow and has a southern facing where the sun comes in so that it can keep it warm in the winter and not too hot in the summer.
Okay, so I'm seeing here, and I glance up there and see that one. And hi, Paul Honeyman.
Hey, Paul Honeyman.
Welcome in,
Good to
sir.
see you.
He says, not surprised Deborah's sick with Brett around, LOL.
Hey.
Let's see what. Don't do late junk to gyms. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What'd they do?
They basically made a swamp, removing so many trees and
Oh,
stuff.
they're
Remember,
getting
but
it.
it's getting better. It is.
They're getting it.
They're getting it. Um, and hello, Paul Honeymoon.
We're lucky here because this land
Yes,
is
Peter, that would work over there for you real good.
it's really flat, but it has a slope to it so that uh, even if it kind of floods here, I mean the water moves across so fast that we don't flood on this property.
Although, I mean, well, it floods a little bit, stays for a little bit, but it doesn't stay for longer than a week.
Yeah, and we've never had it. We've never had our well. We have had the open well go dry.
The open well has gone dry,
but our deep well never goes dry.
No. The time that we thought that it was actually a issue with the pump going.
We're
out.
just glad to have that open well too,
fixed.
because that open well there's a solar pump on it, so even off grid we can pump water. That makes a huge difference. Yeah, Wallapini's are freaking. But we just met this guy who's a what a expert. What, Mitch?
Permaculture expert.
Permaculture expert. I mean, he's got degrees in it.
Permaculture. He's got a degree, and well, I don't want to spill.
He says all kind of big words.
Yet. We will be introducing him on our channel soon.
Or on his.
Well,
we need to introduce
his
channel.
Introduce his channel. I mean, we did put up a video. He don't have anything on it yet for that. I'm gonna help out with helping him get that stuff set up on his. But what was his?
He's a freaking wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, he's got a lot of knowledge. He's got a few different degrees that we will be
you can tell he's freaking excited about it. He'll just talk to you forever about this stuff.
Yes, and he's very passionate about it. He's
a younger guy, so
yes.
I mean, he's got all the energy and everything. He knows things about not just permaculture, but what.
He also has a degree.
Nutritionalist.
He's a nutritionalist. He's a certified nutritionalist.
So, and we get a lot of fake food these days, and we don't need to be eating that. And I eat it, but I don't know how to tell the difference. But he told us how to tell the difference right away.
So that'll probably show up on some other things. We're not sure.
I'm going to spill beans.
We'll find out from him. I'm going to do an interview with him on one of the videos. I just hadn't done that yet, but watch for that. Armidia, it's so good to see you here.
I too am round.
The Outlaws
Paul.
won't be coming out until about mid-June or so, possibly.
I have to maintain my figure.
We'll see. And I am behind. You're caught up on chat. I'm behind, but that's okay.
Usually I'm the
Peter,
behind.
the lay of your land is absolutely great with the way it's got just the right kind of flat, but not too flat. They build it right, the house, so that the water goes under. It's great. No water stands there. Same with Drew's property next to you. So yeah.
Armida says she'd call her in-laws that too.
Yeah, and the Wallapini I think is spelled WALIPENIA.
I have to go to the restroom.
I don't remember. I think that's what it was.
She said Wallapini. Now I have to go to the restroom.
Oh, Paul Honeyman says he's got 360 degrees. Brett, he goes full circle.
I have to maintain my figure.
Night, David. Good to see you. Thanks for adding to the schedule. I think I'm down at the bottom now. Wow, how did I manage that? Yeah. Well, he managed to actually catch up and keep up with the chat better than me. I was kind of looking in two different places, trying to watch on StreamYard so I can pin or post the chat up there. and also kind of trying to keep track of how far behind I am by looking at the TV, which we have muted so we don't have the feedback loop. I made him mute his phone so he didn't have the feedback loop. That's one thing a lot of people keep forgetting. I mean, even if you're an experienced one, they can still forget. So don't, anybody think that it's something to be ashamed of. We can all forget occasionally that, if you don't have somebody else playing, or if you're not using that for your main source for the sound, it will feed back through your microphone and just cause a ringing after a while. But yeah, it's all good.
I peed on the wall.
You better not have. You'll be cleaning it up. All right, so we've got at least another 19 minutes or so left.
I can't do it.
Before Peter goes live, Old Man King Homestead goes live. So if you're still with us, if you have any questions for us that we haven't answered yet, or weren't here when the questions were asked and answered, go ahead and ask. And if we can answer them, we will. Or if we want to answer them, we will. Right?
There's no reason for questioning.
Not questioning, just questions. Questioning sounds like the other. The other.
Say stroll.
No, I don't want to say straw.
Yeah, you said stroll. She said stroll.
Dang it! I've been trying not to repeat the thing when I say it to him, and I did it anyway because I then got frustrated with him.
I think it's cute. It's like you're Chinese, but you're not, because you can say L.
Be nice.
I am nothing against any kind of peoples. I'm just saying.
Looking gray. Oh.
If you were Chinese, you could say
dang
straw.
it. You know what? You're right. Thank you for pointing that out, Ace, because you know what? It should have been in there. However, it must have lost it because we hadn't been there for a while. But I did have a bunch of people already pre-added as mods. And apparently it didn't stay, but he shouldn't be blue or be gray anymore. He should be blue like the rest of you guys.
I'm going to complain.
Okay, Paul has a question. Or not question, he has an answer. Question is when they catch up with you, Brett.
I knew I needed to brace myself, and you didn't even give me time. You didn't even give me time to brace myself for Paul's question.
It's okay.
They already passed me up, Paul. When they caught up with me, they said, what's the point? And moved on. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
How come I didn't stick? Wait, hold on. No, it's got the wrench. I see it. Okay, so it's just not showing on the side for some reason. I don't know why. I guess. Who knows? Oh, it was. It's because I had it highlighted. Okay, never mind. All good now. Peter, you going to be on time tonight or are you going to be late?
Ooh, she called you out.
No, well, I was just going to say the same thing basically. That, oops, sorry, didn't mean to call you out, but just asking questions.
She
basically.
called you out, Peter.
I'm asking my question now before.
Are you going to be late like you normally are?
Yes, Ace. All us crazy, lovely folks like Paul.
We can only carry you so far, Peter. That Peter, he sure likes animals.
Yes. In case anybody's wondering, the Rabbitat is actually doing quite well. I actually did not flood them out.
She just wanted him to have a jacuzzi.
I just wanted him to have a lake for a day. No,
The rabbits look at her funny now.
No, they do not. They come up to me at the door when I go up there, but if one of the dogs is there, they kind of back up unless I had the door open. And then
Yeah, they look at you funny.
Nugget and the rabbits would be nose to nose with the door open and stuff, and Nugget would put his head in there so he knows that he could actually grab them, but he doesn't. I had him in with the chickens with me the other day, and he left them all alone. Same with Bud by himself. He left them alone.
Yeah, we're starting
Huckleberry
to
by
spend.
himself. He left them alone. We're just in there feeding them and stuff. And if I called him, he'd come to my side. And if one of the roosters would get kind of close to me, he would just sit and watch the rooster, but not try to attack. So that was really good.
We go over to Ark's place, Ark Wildman, and all his dogs just hang out with the chickens and the
told
goats.
you why that happens.
Well, we gotta just get ours that way.
It would have been easier if we could have started like that.
Well, I know, but we're not at
I
the
know.
easier phase.
I
We're at
know.
the more
I
difficult one.
Basically, it all boils down to we shouldn't have even locked up our chickens during a period of time that was told to lock them up for, because that's when
You just need to
Huckleberry
let them
would have been
intermingle.
used to being a
right from
free-ranging
puppies.
chickens, and if the chickens were free-ranging at the time, all throughout that time, everything would have been fine, as well with the rest of the puppies and stuff as they came along. But because they had to be locked up
Hey, Buster.
and kept up, then there was the issue of the dogs thinking they're to be
When they
played
get
with.
out, they're to be trapped.
Yeah, we gotta trap them. We gotta catch them. And oop, hi, Lily. Hi, Lily. Let's push back for a second and let everybody see you. Come here, Lily. She says nope. She wants her water, and I forgot to fix her water.
No, she's got water in there.
I know, but I forgot to fix it with ice like I was gonna do because she tried to drink my water a while ago.
You spoil them.
Just a little, no more than you.
I spoil them.
You spoiled them.
I love my dogs.
Okay, getting behind.
I mean, I don't like dogs.
Yes, definitely. All us crazy loonies like you, Paul. Sorry, Peter. He says, I would have been on time, but since I had to come back over and answer this, I'll be late now, LOL. No, because you still have 13 minutes, so...
Get it together, Peter.
At least 12 minutes you've got until then.
Mm. Get them cats in line.
She didn't come over anyway, so I don't have to worry about showing her, but I don't want to show my messy floor right now. There's dog hairs all over the floor.
We live with dogs and animals.
I need to go up here so I can click this off. Okay. Really, there's 2 meanings for laughing my butt off? I don't think I want to know. You Brits have different weird words for things anyway, so I'm a little bit, yeah, I don't know. At least Ace does know, so that's good. Caught up with it. No, that's my water, Buster. Come here.
You see, you had to take the highlighted message off screen when you want to show something.
Yeah, I'm fixing to show the Buster now.
The Booster Buster.
Buster, say hi.
And Lily just came up like, I'm ready.
I know. Lily, come here. So Buster, back when we were expanding the dog yard a bit, and we pushed out over by the barn, he came over one day and told us basically not meow, but ow, ow. And it's like, what's wrong? And then he turns and shows, and his side.
He had a hole in his ass.
Right back here.
Arse. That's Dumas.
The fur's growing back, but he
He had a
basically
huge hole.
he had
Deborah
a
doctored it.
chunk of not just fur but skin completely gone. He had lost.
He had a hole in his
There's a
ass.
big old hole about like this right here on his rump. And I was going to try to suture it,
You
but there
stapled
wasn't enough to pull back. But there was a skin flap that I had to staple to it. And I made sure that I
Where's he
wasn't going to
mowing?
touch the muscle or
Lily?
anything. I pinched it just right.
Now call
But the
Lily.
stress of the shock of the staple going in caused his muscle to bleed a little bit. So I had to put some of the bloodstop powder on it. And then basically I just kept it packed with antibiotic cream for dogs that are and horses and stuff that's like Neosporin but smells so much better. Um, and I just kept
I
it
didn't
packed.
smell it.
I just kept it packed with that, with mixed with a little bit of Vaseline to keep it, moist and stuff. And it healed up, and then finally started growing the fur back, and his fur is almost completely as long as it was.
Now he's going to get hit by a truck. And Deborah's going to bring him back from the brinks of death. Soon it'll just be a couple of paws and a fingernail or two, but he'll still be alive because Deborah.
Yeah. Then
Call
Paul says, "You mean he had an added hole in his ass bread?
Yeah.
He needs a hole for his ass mate."
I am not sure that it's the right kind of way to order those kind of words.
Lily.
Ass brat.
Lily, come here, baby girl. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. You're going to sit there and show off my mountain
Let's
mess.
not put the word
I
ass
don't
and
want to
brat
show
right
the
next to
mountain
each other.
mess. Okay, guys, please excuse the mountain mess. We're going in between winter and spring and summer clothes, so the spring
With no
cleaning,
storage.
the spring cleaning things, so I'm sorting things. So Lily, come here, get back over here and don't show the other mess.
Don't point the
All
camera
right,
at
never
Brett.
mind. Lily, you're showing there's a glare. Lily, there's a glare on you, Lily.
You don't have any itches. You have flea meds.
Why are you
Expensive flea meds.
She says it's the scabs to the floor, they're itchy. Lily. Hey, baby girl. You're going to get up close and personal with it.
She's pergy.
Yes, her is. I miss Bella and I miss Sophie, but they got good homes now. Let's see. Paul says Brett means he wants an extra word between Brett.
I used to call Sophie King Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She is cool.
She's so freaking cool.
All right, let's see. So put this one up here first.
Brett's an ass.
No, you read the whole thing, not just last
I'm
sentence,
reading the
not
last.
the last thing that you see.
I need an extra. Oh, so he puts in Ann. Brett's an ass.
And then Brett's an ass.
Right
yes.
on, Paul. That's funny. Quit mouthing things.
I'm not. You're just watching a TV without sound, goofball. He's looking up at the screen afterwards.
Which is it, an ass or a goofball?
Goofy ass.
I knew it.
I guess this is about as PG as we keep it, guys. So, I don't know. Let's see. What have we got? Okay, we've got 6.5 minutes, 5.5 minutes before Peter goes live.
Mama brings all the boys to the schoolyard.
No. Got mostly boy dogs around
It's
here.
getting hot in here.
Well,
I'm going to turn on the fan.
I hope it doesn't pick up the fan noise, but oh well. Just a few minutes and okay, so we're at 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Don't matter.
Are you guys gonna go
Yes.
over to
Of
Peter
course,
King?
most of these people that are here usually are seen over there at Peter King.
Don't
at
do
Old
it.
Man King Homestead's live. Man, I swear, it's on this side. My cowlick is working overtime today. It will not stay down. I've wet it 3 times.
We don't have a cow.
I know. Actually, that's basically about where I got kicked in the head by the cow when I was little, when I was trying to help my grandmother milk.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Well, what explains you, Mr. Eating a light bulb? Not a Christmas light bulb, but a real light bulb. He ate the whole thing. His mom called him.
That's just an old wives' tale.
She said it wasn't a Christmas bulb. It was a real.
Christmas
Real
bulbs look like candy. I could see
light
eating one of
bulb.
those.
I'm guessing you thought the other one was cotton candy?
Or a powdered donut from the inside out. A little crunchy.
Okay, I could see possibly maybe that.
Yeah, give me a light bulb.
Supposedly he was 5 years old or so at the time.
I was this many.
So, at least he wasn't old enough to possibly know better. Buster says he can't get out the door.
What's the matter, Buster? You can't get out the door.
He says, well, the fan's there. I can't squeeze past it. Mama usually opens it just a tad bit more.
Come on, Buster.
72 over there. I would have to look.
Buster
to see
said
what
he's going to
says
talk
it
about
is
us.
here. Yeah, Buster probably is going to talk about it. It says it's what did you say? It's 3 degrees cooler over here. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to. Yeah. Thank you for coming out, Rick and Connie, Moondog. It's good seeing you guys here. We'll see you guys later. I'll let you know, Connie, when I gotta go pick up prescription again. Maybe we can.
We're going to do some things at Rick's place and Rick and Connie's place because, yeah, Rick's got the stuff.
And they've helped us out a bit too, so yeah, we're gonna help out with them as well.
No.
Let's see.
No. They helped us out with stuff before, and they will help us again.
Yes. It's not necessarily a this for that or type thing. So no. But I'm thinking.
We love them guys.
He blew his nose, not a tuba.
Did you hear that?
They did. Yeah, it was heard.
I feel so much
Charlene,
better.
thank you for coming out. Yes, I was actually going to say I probably should go ahead and end this. Let anybody need to go to the bathroom go before it's time to do
Googly eyes.
a bathroom run, or before it's time for Peter's live at 5:30. So yeah, thank you guys all for coming out. Stay safe.
Googly eyes.
We love you all. Thank you guys for coming.
Put googly eyes on everything.
Take care and God bless. And put googly eyes on everything, guys. Bye.
Googly eyes.